Yeah, these interviews are so stupid, but it's people that haven't watched the Chili Bowl every year that are like, oh, flows, these interviews are terrible. Like, no, this is a Racing Boys thing that they've done for years and years, interviewing guys as soon as they flip.
If they just flipped over, what do you think their answer is going to be?
Right.
I can't see straight!
What if they're hurt? Then what do they like?
How does your arm feel? It's sticking out of the skin!
I can't feel my fingers.
I can't feel my face. You have no face. Ah!
Yeah, Dale was pretty quiet at his interview.
Oh.
Oh.
Jesus, dude. Hey, the car is cleared from the track. Let's go racing. Oh no, we got another one. Stop. Never mind. Fuck it. Run it.
What happened to McGoal? No!
His car stopped.
And it's not refiring. Oh, there it goes.
Here we are at Yankee
I
Stadium.
had to think about it for a second.
No, it didn't.
Hi again, everybody, and welcome. I'm Point Kuiper, and it's another great night for baseball. Partner, are you ready for this one?
I have not yet.
This is going to be a great matchup. Should be
I
a
imagine
great
it's better
ball
than
game.
Pizza
Here's
Slut.
the starter,
It's
Carl
really good.
Pavano.
But you can't reheat it. You have to heat it right
This
away.
game features the Boston Red Sox and the New York
Configure
Yankees.
controls. What the fuck?
What are you bitching about?
Zeus?
This
Hanging
batter
open and making
absolutely
stack.
destroys right-handed
It
pitching.
might be me.
Sounds like he's got an airplane buzzing over.
No, it's Zach.
It's Zach.
User entered your channel.
Smitty, haven't heard from you in a while.
And a strike to begin this contest. Forecast
Are you watching the
is
Chili Bowl
temperature
Nationals?
reached the mid-60s today.
Are you watching the Chili Bowl?
Smitty, why did you kill Dan Johnston?
Needed to be done.
You're probably right.
Well, if you're not watching the Chili Bowl, you should, so there's your link.
I'm keeping up with Christ, Zach.
Yeah, Zach, I don't know what's going on, but you need to get that airplane out of your room.
Is Tim in his room?
It's a giant mosquito, oh my god!
Good start to the
I kind of
inning.
find it soothing. Keep going.
For base hit. He makes it look too easy.
Well, later.
This guy isn't great against right-handed.
Hey, don't
The
get to
runner
hear
at
it.
first is going. He steals second.
Alright, we're gonna get the restart with 3 to go.
Base runner take a big lead. That was no contest. Easy
I'm
bag.
not soothing, I'm trying to generate that in Audacity for you.
Outside. One
Just
ball,
muffled,
strike.
distant biplane.
He has 4 pitches to choose from. And now he falls behind 1 and 2. Pavano gets him looking. That was a nice piece of pitching. The batter never seemed to know what was coming.
It's a biplane. It lets both men and women in its cockpit.
I'm afraid and scared at the same time.
Here's the pitch.
Of a biplane?
They check with the
No,
first base umpire.
The comment.
I mean, it's true.
Pavano strikes him out.
Well, a lot of things are true. You know what else is true?
Your carrot song is disturbing.
My carrot song is fantastic.
Jackson up next.
What is happening?
I don't know either.
Low strike with the slider.
I'm confused
He
and
showed
more
excellent command
concerned.
with that pitch, a strike right on the edge of the zone. The ball is hit right back up the middle. He's on his way to the plate. That's
Oh, I got close.
Hit that ball on the ground hard enough to get
It needs more of a buzz, but once I get that, it'll be the perfect time for Tony.
You can't replicate perfection, Tim.
No, but I can if I remember exactly what the right frequency is for the EAS. Take that.
Next up, David Ortiz.
I'm not concerned about the frequency.
Oh,
It's
that was
the
close.
melody of the song.
Oh my god.
That's really close, isn't it?
Decent four-seam,
No.
a pretty good change, and a pretty nice sinker.
This is what happens. Smitty shows up and this team speak goes to hell.
It was already in hell.
Here's the lineup the manager.
No, we're in hell extra.
We're in hell.
It's like extra innings, but hell.
I mean, extra innings is hell anyway, because baseball already sucks to watch.
Where's JB?
He went to bed.
I feel like he can add something to that.
Ramos is the
He'd
next.
probably just scream the N-word and disconnect or something.
Usually he stays around and comments more about it.
About the N-word?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also true.
He hits it over towards second.
JB makes David Duke go, dude, calm down.
AB makes like people on like high ADD want him to calm down.
There's a push bunt.
Me included.
Flips it to the pitcher running to first.
There it is. I found it.
Okay, who's cussing?
That's 1050 hertz. For radio. Oh, but that's just for NOAA commercial.
1050 really hurts.
Oh, hang on, I'm gonna figure out how to do the commercial one. Hang on.
This guy has some success against the.
Someone just poked their head into the porta potty in the background of this interview.
That's a low strike.
Is
Oh,
the
yeah.
one lower?
Oh, here it is.
Oh god,
That's
mighty.
the emergency alert system right
Yeah,
there.
that's exactly what it is. Two tones, 853 hertz and 960.
Attention Texas residents, as much as an inch of snow will be coming to your area. Hoard gasoline. Buy all the bread. Do not leave. If you are elderly, you will not make it through this
Buy
snow.
ammo if it's still available.
There will be enough snow to leave a footprint.
I'm trying to find ammo in this fucking economy is impossible.
I thought you were gonna say game. I really did.
No.
3 pitches, he's gone.
It's easy to find ammo in video games.
Yeah, that's just laying around in there.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just. Whoops. That depends on the game. Like in the Fallout games, it's pretty annoying to find Fallout games.
Pitching. 0-1.
Should I share my my horrible Delta Sim power with Roger?
Oh god, he'd love it.
Yeah.
This guy has 3 excellent pitches he can throw for strikes.
Yeah, you are going to enjoy this.
So apparently we're gonna get fucked by
A big black cock.
Jesus fucking Christ, what is this I'm looking at?
Jesus Christ.
Good bit of hitting. Here's a guy who's been known to struggle at times.
I've never seen this mod. What the fuck is this mod?
SNSC70.
Yeah.
What?
Saturday Night Stock Car 1970.
Oh. Because it looks like a fucking Dirt Track Racing 2 Pro stock.
Kinda does.
They set that defense at double play depth. If you can get a ground ball right here, they might get 2.
So,
Misses, and the count evens at 1. Sometimes you try to make the
I'm probably sure you guys don't know this. I'm surprised. Well, I guess I haven't been talking about it on Twitter. I rarely go on Twitter. Fuck Twitter.
I blew up my Twitter and made a new one because I got sick of my old one.
3-1.
Well, I spent $50 to sign up for the dirt race in Bristol that's going on the weekend before the Cup race.
Uh-huh.
And the 4 cylinders are getting their fucking shit fucked.
How so?
There's 180 cars and we only get one shot to make a, 30 car field?
Oh, fun.
10 laps. Most people are going to get 10 laps to try and make a 30 car field.
Good luck.
At this point,
That was a purpose pitch.
if, I'm going to have one race and then, yeah, let's just, drink all the rest of the week and then go watch the races on Friday and Saturday.
Free seats.
It's a good call.
Good luck, Mr. Broderick.
Well, you're gonna have a hard time racing the Bang Bangers against Gage Martinez.
No swing.
Yeah, 411 was talking about, oh, Gage Martinez is not here today. It's like, okay, we get it. Gage Martinez didn't show the fuck up. Wanna calm your shit?
2 out. He's out. A 4-6
Hey,
defeat.
he's a big draw.
I didn't even know who the fuck that guy is.
Which makes it even better.
How can you not know who that is?
Because I barely know people outside of Southeast Iowa.
So you've never heard of Weber Valley Speedway? And oh my god.
Had it not been for NORL, I wouldn't have known who the fuck Brad
Crabs
was.
In the second. Heading into the
I just
bottom of the
clicked on something and got this
score,
sound.
1-0.
Now you can make your own EAS alert.
I can go straight to
Bullshit alert.
Hit the other way.
A shitstorm is coming to your area. Netcode everywhere.
This guy is his struggles against left-handed pitching.
A GT Daytona will take out your LMP2.
Corner at the knees for a strike.
Usually that's the other way around now.
No.
I don't even know what the fuck this track is.
It's Weber Valley Speedway, home of Gage Martinez.
Perez
Bro,
fires
who the
a
fuck is
fastball
this?
and misses.
Like, pedo stash looking dude.
That's Gage Martinez.
Fucking looks like a... He looks like... Dude,
He is the #1 bang banger racer at Weber Valley.
oh my god. Looks like fucking Pedro, only worse.
Don't you disrespect the track champion.
I'm not disrespecting you, Alex. Have you even won a track championship?
Nope.
No, but Gage has.
Justin. Yeah, because he probably, like most of the other people that I'd seen in, like, southern Tennessee, were probably beating the shit out of everybody. Full send, all the time.
That's exactly what you saw right there. They check with the third base umpire. Next at the plate, Coco Crisp. Slider for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
On A for T.
Tough time hitting the slider. It's his out pitch. And you got him swinging. After 2 innings, the score is 1-0.
These guys make this look so easy, but every time I try running a midget at this track, I fucking die.
Anytime I try running a midget, I just die.
Like, you get on the gas, it just goes like a top. Spins around.
Oh no.
Or you go in the corner and just go straight. It's like, oh, okay.
He opens
Midgets
up
are
on
well
one and
built
hits a
race
line
cars.
drive. Good start to the
Kevin,
inning.
I'm
A
trying to
leadoff
remember.
single.
I feel like I took this screenshot of the cockpit of the old Indy car for you for some reason, and now I don't remember why.
Okay.
You were complaining about something with the car, and I took a screenshot, like, I don't have that problem. I think it was that you couldn't see the mirrors, and like, I don't know why you can't see the mirrors. I can.
Because of my field of view, I already told you this.
Yeah,
My field of view is much tighter than yours.
well, that's the thing. I run a pretty tight FOV.
I'm not sure if we'll see him test the center fielder's arm if they hit it to him. He's got one of the better arms in the league.
Breaking ball.
Well, John Kirstner Trucking is getting their advertising dollars out of that shot.
Exactly what you saw right there.
Pops one up.
They also get their advertising dollars by sponsoring a night of the Chili Bowl and sponsoring Kevin and Sammy Swindell.
Miguel Cabrera
And countless advertisements on SiriusXM NASCAR radio.
delivers.
Oh really?
Oh, dude, sometimes they'll have 2 of their ads in the same ad break on that channel. It's like, Jesus Christ. You get it, you need truckers because no one wants to do that job because it honestly fucking sucks.
We say having just been playing Truck Sim in the last hour.
Yeah, we do that for fun, though. We can cover thousands of miles within an hour or 2.
Yeah. For whatever reason, there's really no end goal to that game.
Which is weird because I typically hate games that don't have an end goal.
You telling me you guys don't have an end goal in that game? I have one.
NR 2003 doesn't have an end goal? What?
I was trying to act like JD.
What are you talking about? I've beaten 2003. You get the credits when the game's over.
Yeah.
No, I'm getting really close to beating Breath of the Wild. I've done all the shrines now, so I guess next I get all the Koroks, do the Trials of the Sword, finish all the quests, and then I fight Ganon. I don't know what else to do pretty soon here.
It reminds me of a meme I gotta find for you, Tim.
The ball down here to force the hitter to hit the ball on the ground.
Swinging a high fly ball to left field.
Oh, by the way, Tony, I have no idea what you were asking me in the cell phone.
For the Bush Bonanza series.
Ortiz.
Super low quality image, but here you go, Tim.
Why would I be in that series?
Part-time. Unless you don't
want to be in there. Of course.
That's exactly what you saw right there.
And why wouldn't I just take 18 or 31?
Takes a pitch high.
And then there's this one.
18's taken already. Or no. No, 18's the one
There's
available.
a close pitch called a ball.
iRacing.
iRacing, you wanted the best. You got him far abreast.
Four in a row out of the zone.
JP's gonna get yeeted in turn 3.
22 is taken because Ron
How many
Stout
times?
has it.
How many times has he had that happen to him?
Every time.
Taken for a ball. 2 outs and the bases are loaded.
Alright, let's see. How many classes do they got?
Sometimes you try to make
Super
the hitter
late
chase your
models,
pitch.
open
That's exactly what you
modifieds.
saw right there.
2 more classes of fucking late models. Modified, stock cars, sport mods, and 4 cylinders.
Oh, here's a car project.
I have a fuckload of modified classes.
The 2 fucking not super late model classes.
That's what he laid out.
It's fun to stay at the IMC.
Yeah, IMCA modifieds is probably the most popular modified in the country. They're not even invited.
Actually, no, they have their own class.
There.
Oh, they're not? Oh, they are? I thought they
have their
weren't.
own class. There's the open
Got it.
class, and then there's the IMCA mods.
Okay.
They're part of the XR weekend.
I'm gonna say, that's kind of ridiculous if they don't.
4 cylinders, sport mods, stock cars, IMCAs, 2 different classes of pleb late models, open modifieds, and super late models. They put way too many classes in this fucking thing for how many cars they were gonna get for all of the classes.
Hey, they're gonna get their money from the entry fees.
Hey, that's a great play on a very tough
It's
line
just
drive.
stupid.
That's one of the toughest balls in baseball to judge.
It's the same story with the asphalt event that they do for, late models and whatnot.
Turn a single into a double.
You get so many sign-ups and there's just not even close to enough for what's coming.
The left side cuts it off. They make the play. With 3 innings played, Boston leads by
Pay for Teep up to third.
I always thought his name was Pay for
Ramirez
Teeth.
steps in at the plate.
It's TEPE, so...
I know. I just looked at it. I just figured most of the guys I've heard say it like it sounds like Hay for Teeth.
I always thought it was hay for tape.
Better let a very hittable pitch go by.
Breaking ball is inside.
They're gonna have to do something out there. Some of these pitches ain't even close.
Just out of the fielder's reach.
And the official's gonna yell at this driver.
Base hit to lead
Get the
off the
fuck
inning.
off my racetrack!
I've heard that a time or two at I-96 Speedway.
What kind of official is that, Tim?
The official asshole of the track.
More like ass.
Asset. You're thinking
Is that a
of
female? Is that a female ass?
Season, he had 286.
No.
Long balls and no
I think that's
outs
just
batted
dad
in.
ass.
Out of the zone, that's a ball.
That's a good hard sinker right there, trying to make a batter fish for one.
Give her that old yee ass haircut of yours.
Kike, with that first baseman
I keep
holding
saying
run,
abort.
there's a
I
big
don't
hole
want
on
to
the
abort.
right side of the infield. He's got to be thinking about that with the hit and run.
Yeah, that's what the baby said too, but the mother didn't listen.
That's enough to strike fear in the heart of
I had a
almost
feeling
any
someone was
pitcher.
going to make the joke.
Hit weakly
So what
towards
is this?
second.
What is this
That's
IndyCar
a
race?
Gold Glove play.
JD Blunt, man.
Kike, that's not an easy play to make it off. He really flashed the leather there.
That the way, Smitty, I'm surprised you didn't do the Freedom 100 that David Lynn and Kyle Cuthbertson did.
I don't remember this.
It was about a month or two ago now?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I stopped giving him Patreon money.
Well, it was actually a Kyle event, but Land was in it. But yeah, Kyle put it out there on his Twitter and his Discord, and I was like, fuck it, I'll run it. And it actually did pretty good until I...
What card did they run?
The Indy Pro 2000.
That's, like, why?
Because there's not an Indy Light.
Use the Formula Renault 3.5.
Well, everybody decided on that, and we had...
The closest thing you can think of to an Indy Lights car at this point. Because they refused to bring out an actual Indy Lights car.
Well, they decided on Indy Pro because a lot of the Indy Pro drivers were like, I'll sign up if you use the Indy Pro. We had like 6 Indy Pro drivers, like 4 USF 2000 guys, a couple Silver Crown.
The last time I raced...
And a fuckload of plebs like me. I actually qualified like 5th. I started pretty good, but I was running good, and then I ducked out of the throttle to avoid a crash ahead of me that ended up not being a crash, and everybody just blew past me in the draft, so I was like, fuck. It was a fun race.
Well, the problem is those cars don't have enough power, so it's just a draft test anyways.
Yeah, which made it fun because everybody was all packed up and it was really intense.
Hey, this guy could burn the defense.
There was a race that David Schildhaus ran, and it was with the old Pro Mazdas at Indianapolis.
Oh God,
we were diving down onto the access road.
I did that in qualifying.
Sometimes you try to make the hitter chase your picks. That's exactly what you saw.
You really had to pay attention to this guy diving down onto the access road and coming back up.
Yeah, Kyle was like, "Yeah, don't do that in the race, but if you want to do that in qualifying, there's nothing I can really do about that." So,
I'm assuming it didn't give an off track.
No, it doesn't. It did in turn 1. But everywhere else it didn't.
Well, that's because it has the cones.
Right.
To blow off.
You'd take turn 1, cut down into the access road in 2, rejoin the track, and then use the access in 3 and 4. You wouldn't think you'd actually gain a lot of time doing that, but holy fuck, do you.
Nice job.
I gotta go back to work.
Okay.
I have a second shift job.
Bye, Brock.
Huh? Have fun with that.
Goodbye.
So he spent his lunch break on here?
There are worse ways to spend it.
That's true.
Alright, I'm going to bed. I'll see you on Monday.
See you, Tim.
9:30. But
there are 3 flats of file grabs, or else I did that 89 you needed.
I'll take a look.
it's in a book.
He goes down looking.
Hey, the pitcher wins the battle. Sweet pitch to get the K.
On the ground. Got him. With 5 innings remaining, the score is 2-0. Stepping in, Miguel Cabrera.
I will be back in a while.
He hits it down the line.
You playing baseball, Tony?
Yes.
Starting the season?
First game of the season.
Ooh.
Takes a pitch just off the plate, 1-0.
Kai, if I'm the hitting coach, I'm telling my guys to take a pitch and don't swing until the pitcher starts throwing strikes.
Takes a pitch high. Here's the pitch. He walks him on 4 pitches.
Nothing positive comes out of this guy nibbling. He's falling behind, he finally walks the guy. Designated hitter, David Ortiz. Break 1.
They ask the third base umpire if he swung. 3 pitches, he's gone. Mahomes takes below the knees.
They're going to have to do something out there. Some of these pitches ain't even close.
Taken for a ball.
This could be a good situation to hit and run, Kai. This guy usually puts the ball in play.
2-1. Started to swing at that pitch, but he held up in time.
He went around, Kai, but the ump felt he did.
Payoff pitch coming.
Batter had no choice right there. Take it, and it's a strike. And what a sweet pitch.
The runner at first is going. Out number 3 with a man left on first. After 4.5, the score is 2-0. Strike with a fastball.
That's a perfect pitch, partner. Fastball on the edge of the strike zone. The batter swung right through it.
Slider breaks in there for a strike. Out of the zone, that's a ball.
Sometimes you try to make the hitter chase your pitch. That's exactly what you saw right there.
2-2 count.
Sometimes you try to make the hitter chase your pitch. That's exactly what you saw right there.
3-2.
Oh no!
He's rung up.
Oh.
Hey, the pitcher wins the battle. Sweet pitch to get the K.
Tony, you destroyed your transmission on lap number 13 at Ontario.
No. I probably have the revs too high. I'm known to do that.
Batter had no choice right there.
Probably.
And it's a strike. What a sweet pitch.
Not sure why you'd be shifting at Ontario, though. I guess we have to root for Dalton now.
I was rooting for Dalton anyway. Dalton is the greatest driver of all time. We need to understand this. It's not even close. Like, there's JB, there's me, and then there's Dalton.
No one on and 2 outs.
Did Zach go get Taco Bell or something?
The left fielder has a long way to go to catch.
Yeah, I think he said he'd BRB.
It's not an easy catch at all, big boy. Great defense.
This game is brought to you by EA Sports. EA Sports, it's in the game.
Remember that extravaganza race I ran at Bristol when we had like 4 cars running at the end?
Do something out there. Some of these pitches ain't even close.
Yeah, I don't remember watching the whole thing though, but I do remember it.
No, I think we only made it like 100 laps in and there was only 4 cars left, so we just accelerated time.
Makes a fantastic catch.
How did you
But
crash?
I think someone hit the outside wall and came off it and came down the track right in front of me.
Oh no.
But on NASCAR Legends, it's the same way. If you run a race at Bristol, you will have 51 cautions.
Taken for a ball.
I think N4 at Martinsville has the same problem. Where it'll just be never-ending cautions and cars
think
going
you're right.
between each other and flying in the air.
And really, it shouldn't be the same, because NASCAR Legends is on like the N3 model, and NASCAR 4 is on the 2003 model.
Here's an out. The Yankees have someone up in the bullpen. Pitch in tight for a ball. Out of the zone.
Good run for Dalton at Ontario.
Where'd he finish?
15th.
Nice.
Oh, he lost a spot on the last lap. He got 16th. John Batista was 24th and Tony Pizarro 42nd.
The delivery.
But he will be back for revenge at the next race.
42nd out of how many?
42. He'll be back for revenge at Richmond, which is Tony's strength.
Yes, one of my favorite racetracks.
Especially the old flat Richmond. Or maybe not.
Walks the batter.
Maybe.
That wasn't a bad display by the pitcher. You've got to credit the batter for showing a lot of patience and working the walk.
I wrecked him pretty good last night at Delta Sim.
What track was it at?
Daytona Road. 1970s, so it had the long straight in the horseshoe in the infield.
The pitcher threw that sinker right there, but the batter could not get anywhere.
Basically, we started the race, and me and Tim both had provisionals, so we both had to start in the back, and we were first and second by the end of the first corner. And I was kind of like riding behind Tim in his draft, trying to save fuel and make it on one stop. And I was like, alright, I'm not going to make it on one stop. So I got up to his back bumper and was like drafting him around the track. And then he braked like 3 car lengths before I thought he was going to brake going into 1, and I just dumped him. So then the caution came out, and it was going well. And me and Tim I took an EOL for causing the caution and got like 14 seconds back, and was starting to run Tim down. So I was going to take 2 tires and a can and a half. It switched to a can. So I had like the greatest pit stop of all time, but I didn't know if I'd make it on fuel. So I actually beat Tim out of the pits from like 8 seconds back because he took 4 tires. And then I got to like a 3-second lead when he got stuck behind Kevin. And then he lost 3rd gear and it was over. He wasn't going to catch me even on 4 tires.
Did you end up winning?
Yeah.
Nice. Where did Ziggy finish?
He wasn't there. It was just me, Tim, Kevin, Jeb, and Chargin.
That fastball just blew right by him for the third
Was that
strike.
part of the winter series, or is that the new season?
No, that's a winter series. That's why no one showed up, because it was a winter series.
Fastball for a strike. The 0-1 pitch.
Well, congratulations on your success. Or who's leading the points in that series?
I don't know. Ziggy wasn't there, so he doesn't have the export, so he didn't change the points, so I don't know. I think it was Tim going into last night. That's why he had to take a provisional. I had to take a provisional because I won last week at Michigan. No, Atlanta.
Extra hustle and a great slide lead to that triple.
Oh no! Pete Balboni and Bill McGowan running in the top 10 and crashed.
Pete Balboni sounds familiar.
And he swings and misses.
I think a lot of these guys run N4 too. Like Steve Vandergriff.
Oh,
I think he was.
Pete Balboni from N4.
Yeah.
That's where he's from.
Great pitch in the black. Would have been a call.
Like I think a lot of these guys you can recognize from game to game. Like I think Jay Jewell is on N4.
Troy Constantine.
Yep, he's on here. Michael Laturza.
Who drove the Ichiban's car?
Jay Jewell.
Who drove the Dan Johnston car, the 121?
For more on MVP baseball, log on to
On 4?
EA Sports.
Yes,
It's in the game.
or whatever car that was.
I don't know.
A ball.
It's a good hard sinker right there.
We'll just
Trying to
assume
make
it was
the batter face
Dan.
for
Probably. Oh, I remember Kurt Mallinson from N4.
Was he the
Fly ball hit the
105?
other way to left.
I don't remember.
Chris puts it away for the out.
I think he's 133, same as in this.
Got under it, made an easy play.
The count's 0-1.
Not a good run for either of the Pirates racing cars. Tony Pizarro runs 25th, John Batista 27th, and Dalton Lucas 31st
1-1 strike.
at Richmond.
Cabrera lays off ball 2.
I think Dalton's going to kick
Hitters
ass.
count 3-1.
Let's hope so.
The count is full.
Oop, someone just blew up, then someone just crashed, so you'll probably move up.
Hit the other way.
It was Jay Jewell, no!
Oh,
Puts it away for the out.
the great Jay.
Hey, partner, he may not want to think about this game for a while. It hasn't exactly been a shining moment in his career.
To the count.
That changeup was thrown to a perfect spot. Tough to hit, but right on the corner for a strike.
So there's Jay Jewell and then Jazzy Joel. I wonder if they're related. Hindsight says yes, but brains say no.
It's time for
Congrats on your 26th finish.
Thank you,
Not
sir.
bad.
That's better than 42nd, some would say. Peanuts and
A few.
Cracker Jacks, because it's root for our wonder team. I wonder if they'll do it or not.
It's time for the 3, 4, and 5.
I have to pee real bad, and I'll be back in a minute at the old bathroom.
Please remember that our next day game will be our business versus special, brought to you by Nielsen Consultants. Attention, the owner of California vehicle license truck 1, please return to your vehicle. security located on the lower level.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh no!
Oh.
Dalton, blown engine.
Oh no.
He sends it over towards first. He's on with a leadoff.
It's okay. He'll be back for the next event.
Yes. Makes sense that you're having your best run of the season since we're at your best track.
What position am I in?
21st. 17th.
Ooh, man, I'm on steroids now.
28th.
Whoa. Bless you.
Fouled away. Taken for a ball.
Terrible pitch. The slider way off the catcher's target, and the batter just watched it go by.
Caught by the shortstop.
God, this dude needs to keep his head up. This hasn't been his best game. He'll never play another day.
This batter has no problems with hitting southpaw.
This guy can steal a bag with the best of them. He could be going on this game.
And that evens the count. One and two. He sends it back up the middle. He's on his way to third. Safe on the play. He slides and he's in there with a double. Grounder to the left side.
Who goes there?
A run crosses the plate. That's an
Was
RBI
I?
Ooh.
Yes, I left. I'm not going to listen to Smitty. And apparently him and Kevin wanted to just, like, circle jerk to me having mic problems, so I'm not going to sit there and listen to them scream at me when there's nothing I can do about it.
He just knows how to steal a bag. He studies film, he studies pictures, and he could be trying to apply all that right now.
But anyway, start another season already?
Yeah, I just started it.
Bold strategy.
Congrats on your 23rd place finish, Tony. You've now moved into 38th in the points.
Thank you.
In what?
NASCAR Legends Extravaganza Sim Racing. Fortunately, you guys all have low enough numbers that you are in the lineup for every race. Because there's races at like Bowman Gray where there's only 24 cars.
So the 135 and the 133 don't make a lot of races.
Yeah. That's why it's hard for it's hard for anyone past 113 to be competitive in an entire season with the real drivers. Because it'll only be, there's 21, I think there's 21 real drivers. So then you can only fit 2 fake drivers, plus the stall for me.
Jason Jenkins. Oh man.
Chases a high fastball, nothing in 2.
Oh, pardon. Looks like he brought his A game to the mound today.
Breaking ball is inside.
Terrible pitch. A slider way off the catcher's target, and the batter just watched it go by.
Ground ball pulled to the left side. That'll do it for the inning.
Where is Ortiz?
Designated hitter.
After 7, this contest is tied.
Manny Ramirez was the designated hitter.
He's playing center field today.
Why would you do that? He's like your worst fielder.
I forgot to regenerate the roster. Or I generated the roster and I forgot to set the manual. I thought I did, but for some reason it said I didn't.
The dreaded auto lineup button.
Yeah. Well, I do that on purpose, but I forgot to set it after. It's usually I'll press the button to set the minor league lineups, and then I'll do the major league lineup.
You should just set your own lineup manually by yourself. A real manager.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
The whole thing. Don't even hit the auto button.
Oh. I used to do that, but it's time consuming.
I mean, don't you kind of just set it and forget it.
Right.
Oh, big accident.
Oh, dog, where are we at in the Chili Bowl?
Features next.
Oh, shit.
And I don't know if cars are on the track yet.
Alright, I'm trying to get to Chrome. Hold on.
Let's see if that hit to open up the inning can really fire up a route.
Ooh, Dalton's in the top 10. Tony's in the top 35.
The Red Sox will use a pinch runner.
If I don't have ratings, why am I always last?
I don't know. You, JD, and Dalton all have the same ratings, and you have the same ratings as, like, half the field, including one guy that's running in 10th. And Dalton, who's running 9th.
This past season, he had 275 with 11 long balls.
I'm going to keep running them until you get in the top 10. The same guys won all four races so far.
Pitch misses for a ball.
Sometimes you try
What's
to make
his name?
chase your picks. That's exactly what you
Mark
saw, right?
Claver.
Grounder pulled to the right side. He's headed to third. Single.
I mean, that's kind of what happens when you don't run with cautions, because the best driver, or the best rated driver, always wins. I was sick of having 51 cautions at Bristol.
Ah, you mean Delta Sim mode?
Yes. Oh no! Tony Pizarro blown engine.
Not again. Dude, I need to get R2W engines.
All he's got to do right now is drive that ball.
Is this the feature that's rolling right now?
Yes.
Oh, good timing, good timing.
Good timing.
And top 2?
Yes.
The big feature?
Yes.
The featured feature? Oh shit, oh Red Sox!
Yay!
Yay!
That's a batter. Anytime you can drive in a run, you've done your job.
World Series bound.
Yes, 162-0 starts today.
The corners are playing the lines.
Yeah, that guy that called into the, what was it, like the Mike Francesca show or something? It was like, hey man, you think the Yankees are gonna go 162-0? He's like, no.
Wow. Congrats to Dalton on his 7th place finish. He's now up to 15th in points. Tony, you're still 38th.
Who's behind me?
He gives up everything to get that ball.
John Reblando, Ed Fannin, Carl Fredrickson, and Paul Sumars.
Well, I'm glad I'm beating Sumars.
As we head into Bristol, it's only... Oh, for some reason Bristol's 43 cars. Same with North Wilkesboro. North Wilkesboro's 43 cars, Bristol's 43 cars, but Charlotte's only 40.
Berkman lays off low for a ball.
I think we're going to have a lot of accidents in this race. The Sim.
up on the infield. That'll do it as we go to the bottom of the inning. Going into the bottom of the 8th, Boston leads by 1. Back to the top of the lineup.
But didn't the Yankees win 120 that one season? No, they won 111 games. Well, they're still 50 games away. Yeah, they're 50 games away from 162-0.
Hit to the right side. He dives.
Well, the Patriots did it. Patriots are a football team.
16's pretty close to 162. Just get rid
Was
of
this
the
a real
2.
call-in?
Yeah, just...
Someone
You're the
actually
other-
call in with...
Yeah, dog, I sent you a link
Oh, okay.
in the chat, in the TeamSpeak.
Okay. Ooh, Tony's up to 11th.
It's a miracle.
Oh, now he pitted, and he's back to... Oh, no, he didn't pit. Now he's 9th. I think this is where you... blow an engine.
That's a single.
Pressure's on now. Tying run is just 90 feet away.
How would you get from 40 losses to 0? Well, they need to be a lot better, obviously. Jesus Christ.
Ooh, someone drop it. Tony's still in 12th, guy's 11th.
Pulls a foul. Here's the pitch. Out of play. Three pitches, 3 strikes.
3 pitches, 3 strikes. Doesn't get any easier than that, partner. Okay, this guy can flat out swat a bag. He's got a good situation to go on here. Let's see what happens.
Pitch taken for a ball. The count's 1-2. Strike 3.
Yes!
To the dugout with nothing.
Yeah!
That AB.
Sorry.
With one
Ooh, the race-along leaders of the event.
Hey, Mike, what mental asylum was that last caller calling from?
Here we go. That's what it's all about, big boy.
God, how classic of a clip that was.
Guess think Denny Hamlin could go 36-0.
Maybe in his 1,000 late model races.
He'll go 35-1 and lose the championship.
Yeah, no shit. That'd be the most Denny Hamlin thing ever. That'd also be the most NASCAR thing ever. You think NASCAR will be fixing his playoff system then? You bet.
Oh.
The closest chance we ever had of a baseball team going undefeated was when they only played a 60-game season this year. And even then, the Dodgers were, what, 43-17? Yeah, no. It's just too many games.
Congrats on your 13th finish.
Oh, great throw by the catcher right there, Kite.
Me?
That thing had some mustard on
Moving
it.
up, Tony.
Oh,
Thank you, sir.
You moved up spots in the points. I think I should leave the game and watch the race.
yeah, I think they're about to start. No, you just got picked off at second. You ran out of pitch out.
That's not picked off.
You were caught in a rundown.
I didn't run. I took the slide like a man, or the tag.
Put back the pitcher and catcher.
You ran, and then you went down, and you got tagged out. That's a rundown.
Pitch taken for a ball.
Yes.
He delivers.
I feel very run down after that run down.
Load management. Cheeto, why is Miguel Cabrera out second game of the season? Load management. Are you aware that this is a 162 game schedule? He's going to have to play more than every other night. The off days are for.
Well, Keith Folk has officially been older.
Enter the rotation.
No. He's already older than he's ever been.
Yeah, that's correct. We're all older than we've ever been.
There's a line drive.
Excited for the return of hockey.
He's on with a leadoff single.
Yes.
Stepping in 1 for 3, Coco Crisp.
Ooh.
I very much enjoy hockey. I think it's one of the best sports there is.
I was watching it a couple years ago. It's cool. I'll put it on in the background or something.
It's one of those sports that I never get frustrated with. They're very good at sticking to their roots and not doing any weird things.
Yes. I think the weirdest thing they ever did was expand beyond 6 teams.
Yes.
Although this season's kind of weird. They're like aligning the divisions differently, and you can like only like the Canada teams are going to play in Canada. They can't play out of Canada, so they're just going to play each other. It's weird.
That's really cool, actually.
I think they split everybody up into 4 divisions and one of like the Canada division.
And they just play each other. They don't cross division.
Not until the playoffs, but that's not for a while yet. I don't know what they're going to do for playoffs, if they're going to bubble, or if they're going to need to bubble, or what the deal is. Have to see what's happening.
Strike 3, and he'll take a seat.
Ooh, this guy's had a rough day, man. That strikeout just gave him the hat trick.
Runner on first with 2 outs. Strike with a fastball.
Dude, he's got a 77-mile-an-hour fastball, and the way they swing is like, I couldn't hit that. It's horrible.
What's going on?
Game is over. Perez picks up the win.
Hey Zach, Jason McDougal pulled a John Batista in the B main.
Picks up the
Ran out of gas?
Yes.
Wow. Oh! Good win, sir.
Thank you, sir. 162 and 0 intact.
1 down, 161 to go. The Red Sox remain unbeaten on the season. Joe Torre is still their manager.
Well, it's like having Francona as my manager for 84 years.
Well, at least Francona was the manager 4 years after Torre, I think.
I'm actually not sure.
Well, I know Joe Torre got fired or parted ways or whatever after 2007. Then he went to the Dodgers for a little bit.
That was really weird when he was in the Dodgers. Like, what are you doing? Go back to your real team.